Hey guys, today I'm going to share a recipe with you that I get requests for every spring. Homemade madeleines. If you're not familiar with a madeleine, you are in for a treat. It's a French style cookie that's really more like a little cake. They're delicate and dainty and perfect when served with a cup of tea. They also happen to be my husband's favorite cookie, and ironically, he was born on Rue Madeleine in France. So for that fact alone, this was a recipe I had to perfect. So let me show you how to make a foolproof madeleine. So the first thing we're going to do is take 3 eggs and combine it with 2/3 cup of sugar. Go ahead and whisk that up until it's nice and combined. You're looking for your mixture to be nice and pale yellow. At that stage, you're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of orange zest. Now at this stage, you could also use lemon zest or even lime zest if you wanted to. I really like the orange. I think that it adds a really beautiful sweetness to these. Or you could also add a teaspoon of vanilla and turn them into vanilla cookies. Go ahead and whisk that up, and then you can set that aside. And in a smaller bowl, we're going to add a cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to add this flour mixture to our wet ingredients, just stirring it gently until it's all combined. And then the final step is to add 6 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter. And that's basically it. Your madeleine batter is done. Now, here's the hard part. This is the part where it can all go wrong. You do need to refrigerate the batter for at least an hour. Overnight is even better, but an hour will do the trick. And the reason you want to do this is one of the hallmarks of a true madeleine is the little hump that the cookie gets. And it only gets that if you let your batter refrigerate. So if you don't care about being a traditionalist and you just want to make the cookies right away, you could pop them in the oven. But if you want to wait and get that true madeleine hump, well, then you have to refrigerate it for at least an hour. Now when it comes to madeleine pans, there are a lot of varieties on the market and you can make yourself crazy trying to figure out which one works best. Let me save you the effort. I think the ones that really work the best are the non-stick metal pans. This is going to provide a really beautiful lightly brown madeleine that will just pop right out of its shell. But for a little added insurance, I do recommend taking a little bit of baking spray, spraying it into a bowl, and then taking a pastry brush and just dabbing it lightly into each shell. I think this works better than taking the can and spraying the whole pan because then it'll have a tendency of burning and then your edges will get too brown. So I think it's better to put it in a bowl and just give it a light dusting with a pastry brush instead. Now when it comes to portioning out the batter, here's my other tip for you. It really helps if you can use a mini ice cream scoop that's about 1 1/4 inch in size. And the reason why this is helpful is it's just going to allow for all your cookies to be even. And the other tip is once you scoop it and plop it in the center of the well, just stand back and let it do its thing. Don't go in there and try to spread out the batter because gravity will just take over for you and will spread that batter out in a nice even way. Then you're going to pop these in a 350-degree oven for just 8 minutes. And here's the other thing. You really want to know when to pull these madeleines out because if you let them go too far, they'll get too browned around the edges. And if you don't let them go far enough, they're not going to get that little hump. So I find that anywhere from like 7 to 8 minutes is just perfect. Then allow your cookies to cool until you try to handle them. And then once they are cool enough to handle, you can pop them out of your tins. And dust them lightly with some powdered sugar, pop them on a plate, and then you can serve them with your favorite cup of tea. I love these cookies because they're so dainty and elegant, and they're perfect for any springtime occasion like a baby shower, bridal shower, or even Mother's Day that's coming up. I hope you guys give this recipe a try and let me know what you think. And for more quick and easy recipes, be sure to subscribe. Always making me happy when you guys subscribe. And I'll see you back here next week for another delicious recipe. Until then.